Hello everyone, it's Nick here. We're looking at a rather cute platformer here. It's Bobble on the Commodore 64, published by Firebird in 1987. It's based on the arcade cabinet from Taito from 1986. There's over 100 levels. It's a puzzle action platformer, one would say. You're either one of two brontosauruses, either a Bub if you're in player 1, or if there's a player 2 here, you're Bob, and you must rescue your captured girlfriends. Yes, brontosaurus do have girlfriends, and you must do that by firing bubbles at various enemies and trapping them and turning them into fruit. Yes, it's a true story. No, it isn't, but we'll see how this one plays. I haven't really played this on any other system. I played Rodland and Rainbow Islands. Are they the same? I think they're of the same series, but anyway. So let's have a look how it plays. I'm not very good at these games, very big surprise. So let's have a practice go first of all. I'm this green dragon down here called Bob, or Bub, and I must, every time you hit a bubble into the enemy, they turn into those. And you must hit them, you've got a limited amount of time to hit them again before they revert back to their normal shape. And I'm being really rubbish here. Now occasionally there'll be power-ups and a variety of different things that'll happen for bonus stages and points. You've got a limited amount of time to take care of these fellas. Oh god, I'm dead again. If you don't do that, it's the end. Nice music playing away. Quite an addictive game. Not really my style of game, but it's quite cool. I think someone recommended this when I was looking at games to actually review. I need to come to this on the Spectrum and the Commodore Amiga, I think, but here it is. I don't think I reviewed it on the Amiga anyway. Sometimes I forget. Right, that's one into a banana. Did you have this game back in the day? Let me know. Was it one of your favourites, or did you find it a little bit too cute? Did you find it a little bit annoying? Haven't played it in the arcades, I have to admit, so I'm not sure how close it is to that one. But it seems okay. It's not looking super special, but it does what it says on the tin. And I'm dead, but I've got 9 credits left. In 2-player, you both play simultaneously. Bub and Bob, the brontosauruses. They are, is it brontosauruses or brontosauri? Anyway, someone into Jurassic Park might know. Here come these fellas. We need to trap them in a bubble. We're not messing around now. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's go up and get them. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Get the bananas, and then it's on to level 2. You can see in the top left there it says 1, which means you're on level 1. Once you get this banana, it'll go down and it'll say level 2. There we go, level 2. So that was rather a cool effect. And you can see the addictiveness of this already. It's getting gradually more tricky. Music might annoy a sane person after a little while. Let's collect some of these bubbles that we've missed with. So avoid getting hit by them and take them out individually. So it takes a bit of planning. You can fire as many bubbles as you want. Oh good, right. I've got a special power up. Limited bonus, so get all these rainbows as quickly as you can before that time ticks down in the middle. Currently on 20 seconds. So quite a nice warming game. There's no brain work really. Well, there's a little bit of brain work required, but it's nice and relaxing. Nice gentle learning curve, which I'm always a big fan of. Yes, you're not going to do too much swearing here until you get to the later levels. But as I say, over 100 levels. This is level 2, so you can probably tell by my progress and prowess so far, I'm not going to complete it in this review. We're just going to see how it plays. So if you own a Commodore 64 or an emulator and you're looking for games, is this one worth tracking down? It probably is. Stage 3. Dun 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 dun. What the hell's that thing? Is that a power up? I'm not quite sure. It looks a bit like Boba Fett. I don't think it is him though, unless he's on his holidays. He's being trapped by that balloon. There's some power ups up there. I don't know what they do. Oh man, I'm missing them big styly. There's too many bubbles floating around. Now the music will quicken up when we're running out of time. Oh dear, I've been clobbered again. What are these things we're attacking? Some sort of weird loaf of bread. That's 1. Right, good. Bomb, 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 bomb. 2 left. Sometimes they go at the bottom of the screen and turn up back at the top. Yes, come on, Nicky, you can do this thing. Oh god, I'm so inept at this game. Right, there's 1. Get him. Oh look, his mate's taken me out. Right, there's him gone. Oh, come on, hit them. Right, there's 1. That bloke's reverted back. That's him gone, right. So we're going to be going down to stage 4. A bit of scrolling downwards. There we go. Down to stage 4. If you owned this game back in the day, how far did you get on the Commodore 64 version or any other version? Let me know. Did you complete it? And is there any... oh, look at that. Is there any tricks or tips you can tell me? And I think we just got a smart bomb there. Are there any tricks and tips you can tell me to improve my gameplay? Probably everything, because this is one of the first time I played it. But we got to stage 5. I think I've showed you enough of the gameplay, really. It's just going to get more and more hectic as we go on. So yes, classing this as a type of game, you'd have to say puzzle, action, platformer, cute. Very Japanesey in style. If you're into MAME, which I can never get to work, it's by Taito in 1986, the arcade version. Look, we're zipping through now. I think with 2 players, this game would be quite easy. Stage 6. Down with the bubble. Right, now the enemies seem to have changed a little bit. We've got the bread fellas and some like spooky ghost Jawas. And they fire things back at you. Oh, that's no good. Right, stuff's being fired at me now. So that adds an extra dimension of difficulty, which probably means it's too difficult for Nicky. Da la 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 la. What a cute way to die. You go off the bottom, you end up at the top. Gotta go. See, you can't take those Jawas on head on. They'll have the better of you. Or are they the caretakers from Star Wars Episode 8? Yeah, we need to zip back in here. We've got 10 credits left, so we could go on. We could go on forever. Da 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 da. And now it is the beginning of a new adventure. Come on, Bub. Is this the person that Wolverine was always going on about? All right, Bub. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yes, what's your favourite Bobble style game? I'll put that one there. Let me know. Are there any other ones on the Commodore 64 I need to look at? Are there any better than this? Or is it a game that you just avoided for all you're worth? Da 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 da. Right, red and white stripes. Hurry up. Right, we've been taking too long. We've been dawdling, admiring the scenery. Music's going very quick. Let's take this thing out. We've got it, have we? That's it. Land. Right, that's that one done. Da 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 dee da do da do. Stage 2. I remember this from last time because it was only a few minutes ago. We won't be completing the game on this. Now, when it comes to Spectrum games, I'm very good at being able to put the pokes in. Commodore 64, were there pokes you could put in, or was it a bit of a palaver? Right. I suppose they were called pokes, weren't they, on the Commodore 64 as well? I just have to try and get good, because quite often on the ZX Spectrum when I'm reviewing it, there's games I normally just wouldn't be able to review, because I can't show you any of the games, I'm so hopeless at it, but a cheat does enable me to see extra bits. Commodore 64, I'm not sure if that's possible. Right, limits you a little bit if we can't. Right, there's a lamp at the top there, I think that's like the smart bomb thing that we used last time. No, it isn't. I thought it was. But we got, how many got? We got 2 left. There's an H going round and an X. I don't know what they do. Hurry up. Let's try and hit some. Right, we've hit 2 there. What does that do? I think there's something that freezes everyone. Yeah, okay, good. So we've done this stage. You're going bananas. Oops. Oh, it doesn't matter. Stage 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 of the Smeggers. H. I think that might have frozen them. Oh no! I just jumped straight into him. I had them at my mercy then. Right. Okay. Come on, you can do this thing. Stage 4. We've got 96 stages to do after this one. Hooray! It's not happening, is it? So what do I think about this game? Well, it's quite nice graphics. The sound is a little bit annoying, but it goes with the sort of like gameplay. And it's okay. It's not my type of game. I can see it's okay, and a lot of people would have liked it. I just don't like it. Well, that's a bit strong. I think it's okay. It's not going to be one of my go-to games. I'm more into like racers, really. If I have to be 100% honest. It's a shame Attic Attack wasn't converted to the Commodore 64. That was a big shame. Would have been interesting to see what that looked like. Right, so here we go. So we're on stage 5. We're getting to the far end of my skill. Is that my last life on that? It is my last life on that. Well, there we go. Hope you liked having a look at that game. It wasn't bad. That game is Bobble on the Commodore 64, published by Firebird in 1987. A rather cute platformer. I've got any thoughts about that game, memories, or anything else retro, then put your thoughts below. That is really appreciated. Creates a bit of conversation and a bit of activity on the channel. If you haven't already and you like what you see, please consider subscribing, because that is always a huge help. If you want to help the channel a bit more, ensure it's long-term survival going forward, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every little bit really does help. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.